Good afternoon and welcome to our presentation of the world of work in Lincolnshire. My name is Nicola and my colleague joining me is Angela. We are school advisors employed by the Department of Work and Pensions. Our roles are to support schools and ensure their students are ready for the world of work and are aware of all pathways available to achieve their goals. We hope you find the information useful and please feel free to ask any questions as we go along.
This year is going to bring additional challenges for students who will be adapting to new ways of living and learning. For those students leaving school at the end of this year, and for you as parents and carers, you may also be thinking about their next steps and how to help them best prepare for a different kind of economy and world of work in their future. This slide offers some ways in how you can best support with this transition and use this year to prepare. Firstly, research early. Help your child to explore the different options available to them early in the year. There are many options available from university, apprenticeships, traineeships, T-levels or employment with training. They may already have an idea of what they want to do, but this could change, and so having an awareness early will help them to adapt and plan for different scenarios. Be sure to link in with the school's career support. They will have lots of information to help you. Secondly, help them to stay up to date. At the beginning of the year, encourage them to sign up to different newsletters and follow social media accounts that could be of use. This could be employers, universities, or careers advice services like the National Careers Service. Encourage them to attend careers fairs, even if these are virtual at the present time, as these are the perfect opportunity to find out what employers are offering and show them their interest and their passion. Being connected will help them to stay aware of opportunities and the latest information. And thirdly, encourage participation. Whilst opportunities to engage in extracurricular activities or hobbies may be limited this year, try to encourage your child to take advantage of any opportunities open to them. If they have an opportunity to help out at school as a mentor or student ambassador, this demonstrates reliability, responsibility, and communication skills, all attributes which employers are looking for. If your child has a particular hobby that they love, have a discussion around the skills they have acquired and are demonstrating through this. Use opportunities to help them to identify and celebrate their strengths, which they may not always feel confident to recognise in themselves.
COVID-19 and the lockdown measures quickly changed the face of our labour market. We are all having to adapt in different ways. You will possibly have seen examples of this in your child's schooling or your place of work. Whilst we may not have been able to predict the impact of COVID, we can see that it's resulted in a shift in the types of skills employers are looking for. These include communication, emotional intelligence, being tech savvy, and working from home. Despite the pandemic and all of the changes, we still need to adapt and prepare for new ways of working.
The future of work is not only changing due to this pandemic, it is changing very rapidly into a more digital world. New technologies are making our ability to perform work more fluid and flexible, and history teaches us that advances in technology often creates as many jobs as it displaces. We're now going to show you a couple of videos that will be very thought-provoking and show you how the jobs are currently changing around us.
A recent report from Deloitte in conjunction with Oxford University shows that whilst in the last 15 years technology has contributed to the loss of approximately 800,000 lower skilled jobs, there is equally strong evidence to suggest that it's created nearly 3.5 million new higher skilled ones in their place. Each one of these new jobs pays on average £10,000 more per year than the one lost. Employers are now turning their focus towards workers who can understand, build, and manage internal systems or improve their products and applications via technology to help achieve their business goals.
The Greater Lincolnshire Local Enterprise Partnership has identified 6 sectors which have a competitive advantage and can offer real growth. We will take a look at these in greater detail.
Lincolnshire is famous for its vast agricultural regions. As a true Lincolnshire lass, or yellow belly as we are known, I remember our trips to the coast well. Every journey would result in Grandad being blamed for the stench of cabbage that filled the car as we passed by the fields of crops. The agri sector in Greater Lincolnshire is worth a staggering 2.1 billion and is responsible for growing 12% of the UK's food. The future looks bright with Lincolnshire's food sector being chosen by the government for investment in automation and robotics, with support from the Department of International Trade. Showcasing these opportunities to investors worldwide will create highly skilled jobs in Lincolnshire's agri-tech sector.
Greater Lincolnshire has a strong manufacturing and engineering heritage. In 2011, the University of Lincoln, in partnership with Siemens Industrial Turbomachinery Limited, developed the first new engineering school in the UK in 20 years. The Lincoln and Humber University Technical Colleges provide exemplary education and training, specialising in engineering and renewable energies. Everything that students learn is geared towards helping them get an apprenticeship, setting them up for university, and building the foundations for a career in the highest paid industries. For these reasons, UTC graduates are in high demand by employers.
The Prime Minister's recent commitment to make the UK a world leader in the production of offshore wind energy offers exciting opportunities for Lincolnshire. The area is already at the forefront of this energy revolution and its supply chain, with thousands of jobs being created. With a recent green light for a £30 million renewable energy park in northeast Lincolnshire and construction work beginning on the 765-kilometre Viking Link cable, which is set to be the world's longest electricity interconnector stretching from Lincolnshire to Denmark, we are truly at the heart of the UK's green industrial revolution.
Our growing and ageing population and dispersed towns and villages are driving opportunities for economic growth in Greater Lincolnshire's health and care sector, which currently employs 58,000 people and is worth 2 billion per annum to our economy.
The success of the agri-food industry would be pointless if the ports and logistics industry was not there to move the goods throughout the supply chain. Greater Lincolnshire boasts some of the best shipping ports in the UK, with direct routes to and from Europe, North and South America, Africa, Australia, the Middle East and the Far East. Just 200 miles from the global logistics hub of Rotterdam, North East Lincolnshire is also a popular choice for short sea shipping solutions. Staying in the north, Humberside Airport offers air freight to the local seafood industry, while to the south, two smaller ports in Boston and Sutton Bridge provide a specific focus on cargo such as timber and grain. Freight transport by road is the largest logistics activity, accounting for almost 8,000 jobs in the Lincolnshire area.
There wouldn't be the amazing buildings across Greater Lincolnshire without skilled workers of the construction industry. In 1072, the construction of our very own Lincolnshire Cathedral began at the hands of fantastically skilled local workers. Remember, it's not all building and bricks in the construction sector. There are still vital job roles behind the scenes, as mentioned on the slide.
As in all counties across the UK, Lincolnshire's visitor economy has been hit hard by the pandemic. There is hope in the support plans in place for the recovery of this sector. Living in Lincolnshire is easy to take its heritage and places of natural beauty for granted. The visitor economy here is worth over £2 billion a year, and we have over 34 million visitors in that time. This is not surprising when we take a step back and look at the amazing places we have right on our doorsteps. Steeped in history with rolling countryside and over 50 miles of coastal line, sees Lincolnshire's visitor economy employ over 39,000 people in a huge variety of roles.
And finally, I thought it would be interesting to show you the latest figures collated by the National Career Service up to August 2020 for the Lincolnshire area. When I checked today, the 11th of November, there were still 528 apprenticeships within a 40-mile radius of Lincoln, despite the current climate. I hope what you have seen in this presentation shows that our young people do not have to leave Greater Lincolnshire to have a bright future. There are lots of great opportunities right here. However, employability is the key. Qualifications are important, but complementing these are certain behaviours that will support your child in taking the next step forward, whether that is a part-time job, college, apprenticeship, or university. Employability skills are the core skills that are the stepping stones towards your child's future. These include responsibility, punctuality, communication, organisation, reliability, positive work ethic, and enthusiasm. Encourage your child to consider volunteering as a way to develop and showcase some of these skills.
Greater Lincolnshire has some amazing career opportunities, and we hope you found our presentation beneficial. Thanks for listening. Take care.